Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is the #3 Flyweight Muay Thai contender, training out of Thai Fist and Four Corners Gym, with a fight record of 16-7, a 70% win rate, representing the United Kingdom, Jacob Smith. Introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is a former 6-time One Flyweight Muay Thai World Champion, training out of Jitmuangnon Gym, with a fight record of 272-43, an 86% win rate, representing Thailand.
The 26 pounds of gold. One has the greatest roster of world champion strikers. Mitch, we have begun. Round one, this one is scheduled for 5.
Side here. Feeling each other out. Rodtang getting a read on his distance with those leg kicks. Jacob Smith landing a nice body kick, but
I would say this is the best that he's ever been at, shape-wise, of his career.
That was a nice low kick, doubles up on it, lands it again. This first round is very important for Jacob Smith. Get some points on the board. Keep moving, keep touching Rodtang. Find your distance. Don't let Rodtang close that distance though. Control the hands, breaking that clinch. Gotta be active inside that clinch under one global rule set.
Mitch, you mentioned about Jacob Smith that he gave up any rounds whatsoever.
That is very true, Ray. Rodtang closing the distance with the hands and elbows. We knew that was part of the plan.
Spinning back wheel kick that missed. Jacob Smith said, a little too smart for that, but they both touched gloves. Under a minute remaining in the first.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens, how Jacob Smith handles those, how he handles Rodtang's blitzes. Covers distance very fast and he can explode.
Under 30 seconds remaining of round one.
Good defense with the long guard from Rodtang as he parries and fires. Hasn't invested in the body yet. Mostly looking to work with that leg kick and the hands up top.
Front kick there by Jacob Smith. That'll end round number one. That Rodtang wants to showcase every bit of the art of 8 limbs. They're into round number 2. Front kick there by Rodtang.
Sneaky little angle change right there for Rodtang as he tried to come underneath the guard too with an uppercut. Confused with Rodtang's blank face. They think it's disregard. And like, even when they saw him at the weigh-ins and they took his belt, they thought he wasn't showing any emotion. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
What an elbow there by Rodtang.
Very emotional guy. And you'll see 2-43. That's over 325 fights he's had in his professional career.
Rodtang just loves to compete. He has a passion for Muay Thai. And look at this. What a combination there by the Iron Man. Smiling at Jacob Smith.
Make you rethink your life choices in a blink of an eye.
How quickly Rodtang can flip the switch, Mitch.
A little bit of damage already on the face to Orthodox. Following Rodtang. Rodtang going top of the head kick. Good movement from Jacob Smith as he attempts to catch the push kick.
A variety of strikes that we are seeing. And
sure. All right.
Good defense from Rodtang as Smith tries to push kick up the middle.
See Rodtang going from conventional to southpaw, and now they're in the clinch. Now a knee to the midsection of Jacob Smith. Between Rodtang and Jacob Smith. We're on our way to the third.
more aggressive. He's kind of getting lulled into the same playful pace that Rodtang is in. He needs to break that. He needs to turn things up. He needs to take control of this fight if he wants to really see some success here in the last 3 rounds, because Rodtang is playing with his head.
Mitch, could it be too much respect that Jacob Smith's giving Rodtang? Oh, look at this. Rodtang picking up the pace here to begin round number 3.
Because that's what, this is what happens with that. He lulls you into a false sense of security. And
Momentarily. Body kick that missed by Jacob Smith. Front kick from the Iron Man. There's a left hook by Rodtang. Rodtang comes in with a flying knee. Sitting down is Jacob Smith. Now Jacob Smith trying to come forward. Rodtang throws an elbow, but misses. Certainly a showman is Rodtang, without question. Under a minute remaining here in this 3rd round. There's a right hand by Rodtang, followed by an elbow. Jacob Smith says, okay, you caught my attention. And more elbows. Oh, he split. Jacob Smith, the right eye is bloody, and now Jacob Smith hurt. A body shot by Rodtang. That is how explosive Rodtang is. Just like that, he gains total control of this matchup. And now he is punishing Jacob Smith. But Smith is as tough as they come.
Rodtang with the head kick, chopping at the legs. Push kick backs him up.
On our way to the edge because Rodtang's in total control.
Yeah, he's in control. He's feeling relaxed. He's feeling comfortable out there. Jacob Smith hasn't been able to impose his will or threaten Rodtang yet. And the more playful he gets, the more fun he's having. And sometimes the more dangerous he is.
Rodtang seeking victory number 273. And look at Rodtang saying, come on, come to me. Right hand there by Jacob Smith. Spinning back elbow that misses. Grazing shot, beg your pardon, by Rodtang.
Rodtang chopping at the legs of Smith. Right hand. Jacob's got to be very careful inside this clinch as Rodtang headbutts the Jacob Smith.
And he gives a kiss to Olivier Coste. So gamesmanship on full display between these two. The fact that Rodtang can do that, have fun, and then also just whenever he decides to turn up the intensity, try to hurt Rodtang. And we are in the 2nd half of this 4th round. And Jacob Smith, or is it because of the fact that obviously Rodtang, if you give him an opening, can hurt you in a multitude of ways?
Yeah, Ray, it's like playing in a minefield. You can't go sprint like what Jacob Smith is trying to do. And Rodtang is just, I think he's in his head right now. 1 minute to go. And it looked like Jacob Smith tried to headbutt him back.
And headbutt between these two.
Jacob, I know it wasn't intentional. I'll go. Keep it clean. All right, keep it.
1 minute remaining in this 4th round between Rodtang and Jacob Smith. And now Jacob Smith going after Rodtang. They're in the clinch now. Rodtang and Jacob Smith on the perimeter. Rodtang. Body shot there by the Iron Man. And a right hand upstairs. Grazing blow. He tosses Jacob Smith to the canvas. And now, final moments of the 4th round. In the clinch they go. Knees being delivered by Jacob Smith on the abdominal region of Rodtang. One more round to go. 5th and final round upcoming. 73rd victory of his tremendous career. Elbow up the middle by Rodtang. Jacob Smith tries to throw an elbow, but more elbows, 2 elbows in succession. And now Rodtang going after Jacob Smith. Applying the pressure, an elbow by Rodtang. He says, come on, let's fight, let's go toe-to-toe. An elbow over the top by Rodtang.
Now Jacob had some success with the elbows, landed too clean on Rodtang. Let's see if Jacob Smith can turn it up.
There by Rodtang, followed by an elbow up the middle. Another elbow delivered on the right side of the head.
One clean. And he hasn't really been able to find those significant shots.
Well, for Smith, 5 of his last 7 wins have come by way of knockout.
Rodtang going to his patented catch the push kick, pull it in, land to the body.
You see the left elbow of Rodtang is bloodied, compliments of his craftsmanship upon the face of Jacob Smith.
That was a nice punch to the body with the right hand, lands with the right, and then eggs on Rodtang. Jacob Smith pump fakes, looking to engage inside the clinch. Short shot.
And England's number 3 ranked contender, Jacob Smith. Now Smith trying to press forward and be extremely aggressive in this final minute. Smith looking to pick his shots, but he gets clipped with a spinning back elbow from Rodtang. Needs something miraculous with his right eye. A crimson mask. Final moments between Rodtang and Jacob Smith. Here at 169. And we will go to the scorecards. Both men went out and they fought valiantly. But Rodtang, once that elbow landed and he cut open Jacob Smith.
Rodtang, when he went, he found some success. Landed, blitzing forward into the clinch, landed some nasty elbows. Jacob Smith had his moments, landing with some significant shots, but there's another big elbow, and that just opened. That's the one that opened him up right there. And there's Jacob Smith backpedals. Rodtang doing what he does, trying to melt his opponents with his Iron Man style violence. Frames off, good control inside the clinch. Good performance from the Iron Man.
Well, Rodtang, as you saw, that elbow and continuously delivering those elbows was Rodtang, demonstrating the art of 8 limbs and the sign of respect, and certainly a showman is Rodtang.
I don't think
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision,
Rodtang, victory number 273.